Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Have you ever felt that knot in your stomach when you have to make a big decision, and it feels like the clock is ticking and everyone's watching? Yeah, me too. Making choices under pressure is one of the toughest things we do. It feels like your brain just freezes up, right? Well, today, we're going to defrost our brains together. We'll break down how to stay cool, think clearly, and make choices you can be proud of, even when the heat is on. This isn't about some magic formula, but about practical real-world strategies you can start using today. So, grab a notepad, and let's dive into the art of making great decisions under pressure. First things first, let's talk about what happens to our brains in these high-stakes moments. When we feel pressure, our body's fight or flight response kicks in. This floods our system with stress hormones, like cortisol and adrenaline. While this is great for escaping a saber-toothed tiger, it's terrible for complex decisions. It shuts down the prefrontal cortex, the part of our brain responsible for rational thought, and puts the emotional, reactive part, the amygdala, in the driver's seat. This is why we often make impulsive, short-sighted choices we later regret. The first step to making better decisions is simply recognizing this biological reaction. When you feel your heart pounding and your thoughts racing, don't panic. Just say to yourself, okay, this is my stress response kicking in. This simple act of awareness is incredibly powerful. It creates a small gap between the feeling and your reaction, giving you a crucial moment to regain control. So, how do we create that gap and calm the storm? The single most effective tool is your breath. I know it sounds almost too simple, but it works wonders. When you feel the pressure mounting, consciously slow down your breathing. Try the box breathing technique used by Navy SEALs. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and hold for another 4. Repeat this a few times. This simple exercise sends a signal to your nervous system that you're safe, helping to lower your heart rate and bring your rational brain back online. It's a physical reset button for your mind. Another great technique is to create physical distance. If you can, step away from the situation for just a minute. Go to another room, look out a window, or even just stand up and stretch. This short break can disrupt the emotional spiral and give you the mental space needed to think more clearly. Once you've calmed your nervous system, it's time to simplify the problem. High-pressure situations often feel overwhelmingly complex. Our minds race through a million what-ifs. The key is to cut through the noise and identify the core of the decision. Ask yourself, what is the single most important outcome I need to achieve right now? Forget about all the minor details and focus on the 1 or 2 critical factors. This is called identifying your commander's intent. What is the ultimate goal? For example, if you're a manager dealing with a sudden project crisis, your commander's intent might be keep the client happy, not solve every single technical bug immediately. By clarifying your main objective, you can filter out distractions and evaluate your options based on what truly matters. This makes the choice much less daunting. Now that you have a clear objective, don't try to find the perfect solution. Under pressure, perfectionism is your enemy. Instead, aim for a good enough decision that moves you forward. A useful framework for this is the 40-70 rule, famously used by General Colin Powell. He believed that you should gather between 40 and 70% of the available information before making a decision. If you decide with less than 40%, you're shooting from the hip. But if you wait for more than 70%, you're waiting too long, and the opportunity may pass. The sweet spot is in the middle. Make the best choice you can with the information you have, and trust your ability to adapt as you go. Remember, a good plan executed now is better than a perfect plan executed next week. So, gather the essential facts, trust your gut, and make the call. And that's it. By understanding your stress response, using your breath to stay calm, simplifying the problem to its core, and aiming for a good decision instead of a perfect one, you can transform how you handle pressure. These aren't just tricks. They are skills you can develop with practice. Start small, try them out in low-stakes situations, and build your decision-making muscle. You've got this. Thank you so much for watching today. If you found this helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content on thinking clearly. and living better. Let me know in the comments which tip you're going to try first. I'll see you in the next video.